What's going on, guys? Holy cow. I know. Let's get the gear out of the way first. I'm going to show you what's in my pocket, if anybody's wondering. No surprises. Weather's great. It's like 75 degrees. Might go up to 80. I don't know. We had a 80-degree weekend last weekend. This weekend's supposed to be gorgeous as well. It's just beautiful. You can see the sky there, maybe. When I come in like this. There, now you can see the sky. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. I feel good. I just want to let everybody know I'm doing well. Life is good. I'm excited. Let me show you this EDC stuff first. And I'm going to tell you everything that's going good in my life. Just so that, you know, sometimes people drop off their channels. You're like, oh no, what happened? And I've had a few of those messages. I appreciate it. Here is a homemade Munson ring spinner. I seen one on Instagram, had to build one myself. I ordered enough parts to build a few to sell. That'll be coming up soon. And I'm going to make a video to tell you exactly where I got all these parts, what they are, and exactly what bearing I am using on this, and even the extra weighted acorn nuts here, because I didn't find these in Lowe's. They are actually a little thicker, have a little more weight, and this thing spins great. It doesn't spin as much as like a torque bar or a big 3D printed, if I even have it close to me. Yep, I do. It doesn't spin as good as this big monstrosity, but this can slide in your watch pocket and you don't even know you have it until you want to mess with something. I know, it's so stupid. It's a spinner. It spins. I can't explain it. You're going to have to just try one yourself, because I have given them to people of all ages. I'm talking from 3 years old all the way up to 65 years old. And you hold it and you just can't stop fiddling with it. You're watching TV and you're messing with it. You're on the computer watching YouTube. You're sitting at a red light and you're just doing this. And it's almost replaced this. I've talked to my friends, and I know you're probably like this as well, especially with like a flipper knife, any kind of modern, you know, one-handed knife. You almost be waiting in a line at the bank, and you go to reach in your pocket to pull it out to start doing this, you know, or you'll be waiting in line at the grocery store. People are like, is he about to rob the place? You're like, oh, you know, before you even really notice that you're doing it. Doing this, and your wife or your husband or whoever is telling you, what are you doing? And you're just fiddling. You got busy fingers. That's where the spinner comes in. Yeah, most are not going to get it, but I know just as many will get it. It balances pretty well, but it's not perfect. Plus, it's hard to do it on camera. So anyways, that's the Munson ring spinner. Do I think spinners are a fad? A little bit. I don't think they'll always be as popular as they are now. But I do think it's another genre that, what is his name? Scott? I know it's Scott something from Scam Designs coming out with the torque bar. Although it's not an entirely new concept, something spinning in your fingers like that, because I remember when I used to skateboard and I was building my skateboard, I would grab just the bearing. I think we all have at some point in our life, and would just sit there and spin it around and stuff, you know. I know that I have yo-yos that have a bearing on each side. It was called a hub stack. It was from Yo-Yo Factory, and you could hold the two ends and you could pull the string on your yo-yo, and the yo-yo would spin on your finger, and you could do tricks, and then you could whip the string back in, or you could catch the yo-yo in the air as it's spinning in between your fingers. So it's not an entirely new concept, but he is definitely responsible for making it as popular as it is. Just check out, if you're just YouTube only, you're probably not super familiar with how crazy popular this type of fidget toy thing is. And some people are very, very against it. They just hate it. But to those people, I don't know, You could be a grown-up if you want to. I don't ever want to be a grown-up. Not a fully grown up. You know what I mean? I still like my toys, and this is a toy. It is what it is. I still like yo-yos. All right, I threw that on the floor because I'll keep messing with it. So, things are going well. Kids are getting great grades in their school. The weather's beautiful. We're about to celebrate my little girl's birthday again. Feels like we have a birthday every other month. Kind of do. But anyways, I have applied for a sales position with this company. I actually started off in sales and went into the driving position because sometimes in life, money's not quite as important as your time. So this job is a 4-day-a-week job, but you work your butt off. It's like when you go to work on Tuesday, you're almost working all the way till Friday. Not quite that bad, but you work 12, 14 hours, and then you go catch 4, 6, 7, maybe 7 hours of sleep, and then you got to punch back in again. You got to work, and then you got to go home, take a shower, this. It feels like you work 4 straight days in a row. You know, when you, I don't know, 50 to 60 hours in 4 days is long work days. I'm not complaining. Anytime you hear me say that, know that I'm thankful. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who are not in that position. Yeah. So we've been traveling for my wife. She jumped in that GM position, got some training. Life is good. I have a bunch of stuff I want to make videos on. I feel like I didn't even want to make this video really. I do, but I don't. Like half of me's pulled, and then half of me says, just go ahead and get your tabletop, disassemble a knife, make that video. And then the other half says, I kind of want to do an update video like this. And then the other half says, you know what? Nobody has to click on this video to watch it. And then the other half says, yeah, you're kind of right. So just make the video. And then if people don't want to watch it, they won't. So anyways, that's what it is. But more than what I wanted to make this video, not totally about the gear, not totally about me. All of that's just to tell you we're doing well. I got my 67 C10 in my driveway. We might hear it run this weekend, maybe. I want to hear that small block, 350 small block on headers fire up. I just want to hear it. And then we'll worry about getting it moving on its own power, and then we'll worry about getting it on the road, and then we'll worry about doing what I want to do to it. So one step at a time. So anyways, life is good. Hopefully I can move into sales soon, and that will help my back. It will help my sleep deprivation. It's not easy getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning consistently. You know, a lot of people can do it if you have a meeting that's far away, and you can do it for a day or two, but when you consistently do it and you're going to bed at 10, 11, 12 o'clock sometimes, and you're only getting 4 hours of sleep, it becomes mentally draining on you. It will put you in a bad mood. It will almost depress you. Sleep deprivation. It's not good. As long as I have found, if I recognize the signs of what it's doing, then you can make the proper corrections, you know, and try to get some more sleep, maybe squeak in a nap or something. But anyways, I think sales is going to be my next move, especially for my back and stuff like that, and maybe give me some more time to make videos. Yeah, while making more money. Not a whole lot more, but a little bit more. All right. So I have got some messages about the new way that the knife community seems to be going on YouTube. And maybe I should make this in its own video